Alright, looks like we're live. Cool. I'm just going to do a really quick self-tarot session. Nothing complicated, just 3-card spread. It's the easiest one. It's my favorite one, you know. It's super simple. As usual, the demon deck is really interesting and fun to use because it always has something interesting to say, no matter what you're asking it. No matter if you're asking it something simple or something complicated, it doesn't matter. It always has something interesting to say, some interesting observation. The symbology is really, really interesting. It's probably my favorite tarot deck, honestly. I've only used like a small handful, but still. So that's 3 shuffles, 3 cuts. I tend to do things in 3s. Anybody not familiar? Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got going on in my life. Because there's some stuff going on. I don't usually have stuff going on that I have questions about, but this is one instance that I do. And let's see. Now this spread works, this is the question, this is the dilemma, and then this is the advice. That's how this spread works. So let's find out what's going on with me today. Is the volume down really low? I mean, it could be that the volume's down low, it could be that my mic's in not a good place, it could be that my mic is just not picking up my voice very well today, or it could be that I'm not talking very loud. That could be the problem as well. I don't have a lot of energy today, so I'm not projecting quite as much as I normally do. I'll try to remedy that. I forget. I have to speak at a normal volume. Fuck. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got on. Ooh, Malphas. That is a card I think I've never seen before. So that's really cool. I love seeing new cards. I love, I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with this demon. But in this book, the symbology, like I said, is a little different. Oh, gonna be there in a second. No, not Mammon. Malphas. Alright. Let's see. All these guys are like presidents or dukes of hell. This guy's a president. His divination is, let's see, his picture is pretty cool. He's like a raven creature, you know. It's pretty neat. Let's see. So this is supposed to be the situation. So he says, focus on physical or metaphorical structure, creating strong foundations or finding weaknesses in seemingly indestructible barriers. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, unfortunately. That's the problem, when things make sense. Alright, well that's a situation at least, it's not the actual dilemma, it's just the situation, so let's figure out what the dilemma is. I've seen him before. No, I've seen him before. So he probably has something interesting to say as well. Who's this guy? Oh, he used to be an angel. Okay, he was a virtue. That's really interesting. So he's supposed to be a gentle demon. Interesting thing. Let's see, his divination is focus on direction and guidance, bringing allies and helpful items closer, and pushing enemies and destructive influences away. Let's see, this guy. He's pretty cool looking, you know? Rides on a crocodile. I've definitely gotten this guy before, because that sounds vaguely familiar. And honestly, it says that's my dilemma, but I was like, how can that be my dilemma? I generally focus on that all the time. Unless it's just a constant thing. I guess it's a constant thing. It is something I complain about rather frequently, so I mean, That should make sense. All right. The last one is the advice. So let's see what it has to say. Goodness. I don't know if I've ever pulled this guy before, like for anyone. Not even like just not for me, but other folks. Oh. That's why, because it's not really something that usually pertains to me. His divination is beware of excessive pride, bragging, or not judging a situation, or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. To an extent, that makes sense to me. To another extent, it doesn't, because I'm one of those people that chooses not to get involved. That's usually my angle on things. I don't want to get involved in the drama. But, interesting. Interesting to see these two. Like I said, I know I've seen him before. I think I've pulled him before, and I think I've pulled him for other people before. But these two, no. Never, not to my knowledge, have I pulled these two. So that was very, very interesting. The demons are always funny. They always have something funny to say, So that's what I have to say. So, I gotta, as per usual, have to focus on myself and stop being an asshole. Demons have funny advice sometimes. Short session, not much else to do. But I do tarot like this, so anyone can really request it, and I'll do a session for you. It's easy, it's simple, doesn't take long, as you can see. This took us like 5-6 minutes. Simple. Alright, thanks for tuning in.